Right. That's why we have to take the
Sir,
time.
we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Yes, can you hear me? I think now I'm here to you.
Yes.
Right. So anyway, so we have to start in about we have to discuss about the systems in our human body. What are the systems? I mean, the reproductive systems we have learned in grade 10, and the biological digestive system, respiratory system, and the blood circulatory system, excretory system, right, nerve system, endocrine system, right, everything we have to learn that. So the biological process of the human body, it's a attitude related to this one, is a very important lesson, because in every year definitely come to the essay questions in your paper, right? It will be the one of the system, or having a few of the system, combination of the few of the system. So it's a lesson. And other thing is, the other important thing is, it's a very easy lesson, right? But most of the students are not study well of this lesson, right? Definitely the question is come for your level exam of this lesson. Got it idea? Anivaring prashnya. Got it idea? Right? Anivaring prashnya namut the most of the students are not doing well of this lesson. It's easy, right? It's related to the biology, right? Biology lesson. So anyway, today just we are going to start the lesson human digestive system, right? Mainly we are going to discuss about the human digestive system. Part 1 and part 2. In April, month of April, I will try to complete the part 1. In part 1 is consists lamai human digestive system and human respiratory system and urinary system. Yes, having 3 systems. Got it idea? Today we will be able to complete, not complete, we will be able to discuss so many things about the digestive system, So tell me that, just put the raise your hand, those who has get the tube already to you have the students, those who has received the tube. Trevon, I think Trevon Tainati, Banuja has. Trevon, what do you think? Did you get the tube? No? Message Dana Balan tube sit me, got our science. Sit me. Yes, your mark. Got our science marks. Last year I had 45 and this year 64. Super, right? Niyamai Pata, last year I had 45 and this year 64. It's very good, right? It's a super progress, right? So now you are in the B, no? So then try to this month and complete the all the theory, then you can get the A pass for your exam. Happy to hear that message, right? 45 valena 65 for it's a good progress, right? Take the progress, so keep it in throughout the year, then you can get the A pass for your exam, right? A pass so it's very important, right? Take චුට්ටක් වැඩ කරමු. Right. හොඳයි ළමයි. අනිත් අයගේ ලකුණුත් දාන්න. Not yet. Revon ගොඩක් කල් ටියුට් එක පෝස්ට් කරලා will see that. හෙට විතර බලන්න හම්බෙන්න. Right. Anyway, let's start about our lesson, biological process in human body, human digestive system. It's a first session. Right. දැන් ඔය paper class එකේ එහෙම එන දරුවෙක් සිත්වි paper class එකට එනවා නේ පුතා. Sitmi, are you coming the paper class? Yes, no? Paper class important, right? It's a very important to enhance your marks, right? Because why? In every week, we are discussing completely the syllabus. Right? Got the idea? In every year, in every week, in the paper class, in every week, we are discussing overall our syllabus, right? So within a month, we are discussing 4 papers, right? In this, we are discussing the grade 10 theory as well as grade 11 first term theory. Right? Additionally, so you can identify with your fault and you can build up. So we are going to discuss human digestive system. Human digestive system. So tell me that why do we important to the digestive system? Can you tell me that? Why do we important to the digestive system? Is there any importance of the digestive system? Yes or no? What do you think? Is there any importance of the digestive system? Yes, there. So why do we import it? I make a vedagatta. Why? Is there any importance? Yes. Why? So you know that whether the very important thing we need to energy. Got it idea? We need to energy. So why do we need to energy? To do our activity, right? Having the different kind of biological process take in our body. Respiration, neither one of the things. Respiration, right? Then food digestion, right? Blood circulation, right? Those are the different kind of biological process in our body. So to do this process, actually very important to the energy. To do this process, to do this biological process in the human body, right? It's needed to energy. So how do we obtain the energy, Lamai? The energies we are obtained by foods. Got the idea? Energy obtained, right? Energy is obtained by foods. Right? Foods waliin tamai lamai api energy ka ganne. The method that the way that we are obtain foods is by energy, right? Foods waliin tamai api ganne monada energy. So you know that great thing. You have learned that with the main biomolecules having involved to make the living body. The main type of biomolecules, what are they? The main type of biomolecules, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acid. Right? I think you know it is. Right? Those are the main, which one? Biomolecules that involve to living body. Out of these 4, you know that carbohydrate, protein, lipids, those are we are taking from the foods. We are taking from the foods. In foods, having this carbohydrate, protein, and lipids. But you know that whether the carbohydrate having different kind of carbohydrate. In foods, mainly we are taking starch as a carbohydrate. Got the idea? If we are taking protein, we are taking different kind of when you are eating the eggs and when you are eating the chicken. So it's come to the different kind of proteins as well as the lipids also. Right? That means they are complex molecules is there. We are taking into our body as their complex form. Complex form. So you know that proteins are formed by polymerization of amino acids. You know that? You have learned that in the grade 10. So proteins formed by polymerization of amino acids. How to form the lipids? Remember that? Can you tell me that? How to form the lipids? Lipids formed by combination of the fatty acids and glycerol. Those are the very simple molecules, fatty acid and glycerol. Right? Anyway, Pute, the important thing, the carbohydrate, you know that there are different kind of carbohydrate. monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. The simplest type of monosaccharides we called as what is it? It's a glucose. It's a glucose. There are different kind of carbohydrates also having. So anyway, if you are taking foods, these type of which one? These type of organic compound enter into our body with their complex form. Complex form. That means if you are taking the rice, if you are eating rice, it's complete starch in your body, right? Starch in your body, right? If you are eating something else, lipids, so come to the complex fat molecules. So anyway, after you taken these foods in your body, right, they should be absorbed into the body. After taken the foods, after you eat some kind of these foods, right, what should be happen? They should be absorbed into the body. But the thing is, their complex form cannot absorb into our body. What is it? Their complex form cannot absorb into our body. So therefore, this complex compound should be converted to the simple forms. Complex compound should be converted to the simple forms, right? The example, starch in human digestive system is converted to the glucose. Glucose is the simple form. Starch is, you know, that we called as a polysaccharide. Glucose is monosaccharide. This simple forms can absorb into the body, but their complex form cannot absorb in our body. Got it, the idea? So what now you can get the idea about, okay, why do we import the digestive system? The digestive system is the system that involved to convert complex compound to the simple compound in the human body. Human body के complex compound, simple compounds dia convert කරන්න තමයි මේ digestive system එකක් අපිට වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. Got it, the idea? That's why import to the digestive system. So then after converting the complex compound into the simple forms, and they are absorbed into the body, they are absorbed into our blood circulatory system through the wall of the digestive system, right? Through the wall of the digestive system. Then what is the digestive system? The digestive system is the system that adaptation to the, which one? That adaptation to the convert complex compound to the simple products and after absorb in our human bodies we call as a digestive system, right? Digestive system. So anyway, when we are discussing about the digestion, actually digestion is a process happening in under two methods. The one is we called as a mechanical process. We called as a which process? Mechanical process. The another method, the next method is we called as a chemical process. What do we call? Chemical process. Mechanical process and chemical process. Right? So what is the mechanical process and what is the chemical process? We want to know about that. Anyway, before discussing about the mechanical process and the chemical process, right, we need to understand whether the main part of the digestive system and what is the main function. In human digestive system, having a main different kind of parts, right, we called as a, it's beginning from the mouth, right? You can see that. I will share it. Here you can get the idea about this system. It's a digestive system, right? It's a digestive system. It's having main part. It's beginning from the mouth and end from the anus. It's a tube-like structure. The human digestive system is actually, it's a tube-like structure, but having different changes in the different places according to their requirements. Right? It's beginning from the mouth, and here is we called as esophagus. This tube is we called as esophagus, and you know that this bag, actually it's a J-shaped bag, we called as a stomach, and here is we called as pancreas. You can see that pancreas, and then small intestine. Here we called as a large intestine. Right? Those are the main part that related to the human digestive system. Right? Okay. Let's write the small note about that. The question is asking about that mainly. They ask the question about the human digestive system. What are the main functions taking place in digestive system? They are asking about what are the main function. Right, let's write about the main function of the digestive system. No, asking about the explain what is the digestion of food. Explain what is the digestion of food. Right, look at the tube. I think most of the students still not having the tube. තාම ඔයගොල්ලෝ ටියුට් එක නැති වුණා කියලා වර වෙන්න එපා. අපි මේකත් එක්ක යමු. මම හිතන්නේ පොඩි ඩිලේ එකක් තියෙනවා. රිවොන් ටියුට් එක හම්බේ already post it is right. මේ බලන්න many different processes take place in the human body. We will discuss about the process system specialized perform them. Human digestive system. Under this is process of food digestion. Energy is required for the different biological process that take place in human body. Energy is obtained through foods that we have taken into our body. The food contain nutrients such as carbohydrate, lipids and protein. Carbohydrate, lipids and protein are complex organic molecules that do not dissolve in water. This compound cannot be absorbed in the body. Therefore, they should be broken down into small particles. Actually, this food convert to the small, broken into the small particles. Explain what is known as digestion of foods. Right, let's write it about the digestion of foods. The process by which the complex organic compound, the process by which the complex organic compound, the process by which the complex organic compound are converted into simple organic products. To be absorbed into human body. To be absorbed into human body is called digestion of foods. Digestion of foods. digestion of food. So anyway, Bhute, you want to understand whether in digestion of foods are happening in two ways, mainly happen in two methods. The one is we know that chemical process and other one is mechanical process. During the mechanical process, what happened to the foods, right? Mechanical process එකේදී මොකක්ද මේ foods වලට වෙන්නේ? The mechanical process is, Pute, especially in this process, the food is converted into the breakdown into the small particles, right? Mechanical process is mainly done by our teeth. So think about what happened to the foods when you are chewing. Chew කරනකොට මොකක්ද මේකට වෙන්නේ? You are eating it, no? You are eating. So then the food is break down to the small pieces, right? මේ බලන්න. I think you have the experience about ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක කරලා තියෙනවද? කපාපායට බත් ටිකක් කරන් අතට අරන් බලලා තියෙන කට්ටියක් ඔස්ස. එහෙම හපලා කාපු කෑම කපාපායට කෑව අතට අරන් බලලා තියෙනවද? In your childhood, no one else. The one of the students. ආපෝ කියලා හිතන්න එපා. Yes, so what happened to them? Right, you can see that. Think about the rice. Right, ඔයා මෙහෙම බත් කාලා after chewing it and see that whether, right, vomit වෙච්ච අවස්ථාවක් මතක් කරන්න. So you can get the idea. Neither. What happened to it? Right, so the foods are having pieces of foods. Right, you are taking to the large food, but after chewing, it's having the pieces, small pieces. So what you have done by teeth, using the teeth, they break down that food into the small particles. Break down that food into the small particles. Why? What is the reason? They actually understand well. It's a very interactive systems found in our human body. The food digestion is completely chemical process. It's not the physical process. It's happening to the chemical reaction, the food digestion. Got the idea? So, you know that whether it's a chemical reaction, when increasing the surface area of the reactant, you have learned in grade 10, it's important to increase the rate of reaction. If you can increase the exposed surface area of the reactant, you know that whether it's increase the rate of reaction also. පුතේ ඒක rate of reaction එක වැඩි වෙනවා. ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවා grade 10. So during the mechanical process, during the mechanical digestion, the food is converted to the small pieces වලට convert. Right, for why? To completely easily food digestion process. They are asking about food digestion take place in two process, namely mechanical and chemical process. During subtopic in mechanical process. Tute එකේ තියෙන්නේ මෙහෙම පුතේ tute එක හම්බුනාම complete කරන්න ඕනේ note එක. Wait, I will share that. Explain what is known as food digestion. Explain what is known as food digestion. Let's write small note. Food digestion ලියුව නේද? අපි යන්නේ දැන් මොකද්ද? Food digestion take place into two process. ලියන්න මෙහෙම. Food digestion take place in two process. Namely mechanical and chemical process. Chemical process. Tell me, are you writing? Yes, it's look like a sleepy. Mechanical and chemical process. Right, point, put the point and write it. During mechanical process, the physical nature of the food is altered. The physical nature of the food is altered. By the example, breaking down of food into small pieces, by teeth inside the mouth, by teeth inside the mouth. Right, the next point. During chemical process, insoluble complex compound, are broken down into simple molecule by the action of enzyme. So you know that whether with your experience, with your daily experience, I think you all have think about the instances. You have achieved little amount of rice without anything else mixing. But විතරක් කාපු අවස්ථාවක් මතක් කරගන්න බලන්න. So you can feel that whether it's little bit, which one? Sweet in taste. එනම් බත් ටිකක් කාලා හපාපා මෙහෙම දත් දෙකෙන් හපාපා ඉඳලා ටිකක් වෙලා ගියාම you feel that whether little bit sweet in taste. Do you have such experience? Like බත් ටිකක් හපාපා ඉඳලා you are not taking the sweet something, but you feel that sweet. Why? Yes, little bit sweets you feel. Why? Because the in saliva having enzyme, we call it as a salivary amylase. What do we call salivary amylase? There is an enzyme. This enzyme we call as a salivary amylase. So salivary amylase, then other name we are using tyline. The function of tyline is actually it's convert to starch. Starch is the complex molecules having in the rice, no? It's a polysaccharide. Starch convert to maltose by saliva, by amylase. Amylase is enzyme. Amylase is an enzyme found in the saliva. So that's why you can, due to the maltose, you know that the maltose is a monosaccharide and it is sweet in taste. That's why you feel that with a sweet taste after chewing something, some amount of rice or any of the starchy foods without adding the which one, glucose or any sweet things. So that's why. So then it's a actually chemical reaction. Here it's a chemical reaction. Starch convert to the maltose by amylase. It's a chemical reaction. So that is the chemical digestion in our digestive system, that means mainly related to the stomach and small intestine. Small intestine happen in, it's a stomach. Small intestine. And here is having in between the regions of the pancreas, in between the regions of the duodenum, proximal part of the small intestine, we call it as a duodenum. It's a C-shaped regions having organs we call it as a pancreas. Very important. Lot of enzymes secreted, relate responsible to the food digestion, and it's relate the hormones also. Pancreas release the hormones also, right? Very important organs in our body, right? So mainly the food digestion is completed in the small intestine. So to complete the food digestion, it's needed to different kind of enzymes to completely convert it to the starch to the glucose. It's a complex process needed to different kind of enzyme, and to convert protein to the amino acids needed to enzyme, and to convert to lipids the fatty acids needed to which one, enzyme. So completely the human digestion, food digestion complete, we mean combination of the lot of chemical reaction. It's a combination of the lot of chemical reactions. So you want to understand about that. So did you understand here? Just put the raise your hand. Those who are get the idea about, well, right, okay. Right, then write about the small note. Let's write. During chemical process, during chemical process, the insoluble complex compound, the insoluble complex compound are broken down into simple molecule by action of enzyme, by action of enzyme. Write the example. Write the example. Starch is converted into maltose. Starch is converted into maltose by salivary amylase. By salivary amylase. Open the bracket and write it entirely. Today Tuesday class is normally going on 8:30 to 10. 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. And next Sunday class. Next Sunday, actually you have the term test related to the first term. I decided to given the 425 MCQ, and for each MCQ having 4 marks. Every questions come from the entire grade 10 syllabus as well as the grade 11 first term questions also coming. right? Having the 25 questions, each question having 4 marks. All the questions are made by completely grade 10 theory as well as the grade 11 first term units. So then you, after complete this one, you can get the marks, right? Normally we are in the next Sunday, we are not held in our theory class, only the test. It's a 1 hour test, so you can give the answer. Then we are starting next class in the 19th of the April. 19th of the April, right? 19th of the April. එතකොට ඔක තමයි අපි නිව් ඉයර් එකට පොඩ්ඩක් නිවාඩු දෙනවා. ඒකයි හේතුව, that's the reason. So anyway, my plan is complete this all the system in this month, right? We are normally covering 2 days, no, right? එතකොට Tuesday and Sunday, both of the days we are covering our class. So therefore, which one? Therefore, we can complete this lesson. Right, එතකොට මම Tuesday class එක කරන system එක නෙමෙයි Sunday class එක කරන්නේ. ඒ විදිහට තමයි class එක යන්නේ. ඒකට දැන් මෙතන digestive system යනවා, Sunday අපි respiratory system එක පටන් ගන්නවා. System ටික ඉවර වෙනවා, right? Quickly මේක ඉවර කරනවා. So my plan is before the October to completely discuss your grade 11 syllabus, right? මගේ plan එක ඒකයි. Right? It's my plan. I try to complete all the syllabus related to the which one? Grade 10, grade 11 syllabus before the October. Right, anyway, so that is the things of the which one? Chemical process. So anyway, we have discussed in every type of nutrition, the most of the nutrition should be digested before absorbed into the body. But very important, the sum of the nutritions in our body directly absorbing without digestion. Some of the nutrients. What are they? Such as some mineral salts, right? Mineral salts, right? Mineral salts. Then some vitamins, not all. Glucose, right? Fructose, galactose. Okay, those are the substances directly absorbed. So you know that sometimes when you are eating the glucose, how do you feel that? Quickly dissolved, no? Quickly dissolved. After they are enter into our digestive system, right? They are not further digestion and quickly absorbed in our body. They are absorbed quickly in our body. Got the idea? It's a which one? It's a nature of the digestive system. Why? The sum of the chemical components having they are absorbing without digestion in our body, as well as the poisons also, right? Some poisons also they are directly absorbed, quickly absorbed into our body, right? Okay, they are given by the tube. There are some nutrients which can be used by the body without any digestion. I am not give the note about this thing. පුතේ අපි හෙට ටියුට් ආපහු පෝස්ට් කරනවා මේ වෙනකම් පේමන්ට්ස් කරපු දරුවෝ සියල්ලගේම ටියුට්. අද උදේවරුෙත් පේමන්ට්ස් කරලා තිබ්බ දරුවෝගේ ටියුට් පෝස්ට් එක දාලා තියෙන්නේ. පොඩක් නිවාඩු ටිකක් එන නිසා ටියුට් හම්බ වෙන ඩිලේ එකක් තියෙයි. ඒක නිසා මේ සතියේ පුළුවන් හැමෝම ගන්න ටියුට්ස් ටික. ඒකට ඒක ලේසි. ඒකට අපි හෙට ටියුට් පෝස්ට් කරනවා. ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් හෙට ටියුට් එක ගන්න. හෙට පෝස්ට් එකනොත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ටියුට් එක තියෙනවා නම් වැඩේ යන ලේසි. There are some nutrients which can be used by the body without any digestion, such mineral salts, some vitamins, glucose, fructose, and galactose. Right, then the organs involved in food digestions are collectively is called as a digestive system. Right, why? It's having the different kind of system. In digestive system consists of mouth, stomach, right, small intestine, the large intestine, esophagus. Those are the things having. So combination of these organs actually we call as a digestive system. You know that whether do you remember that the organization level of the living beings? What is the organization level? Starting from cell. Gennaro, can you switch on your camera?
Yes, sir.
Can you keep on the switch? Keep on your camera.
Okay.
So it's very important to keep in switch on your camera in the online class. Why? It's have to keep in the. It's have to keep in focusing always in the lesson. Right. That's after that. Most of the students are not in like not keeping which one properly. Not keeping your focus in properly in the class. So it's very useful because why this time is not it's not the good time, right? Most of them had the dinner. Sometimes they are taking a lot of foods, so then the digestion process has starting, right? So after taking the food, it's all ready to start the food digestion. That means digestion is continuously occurring. So when the digestion is continuously occurring, we feel that the sleep have to sleep, because why energy is mostly uh, used into in our body for food digestion process. Got it that, right? So it's very important to keep switch on your camera in the class. Okay, then my point is, what is it? The here having different kind of organs: stomach, small intestine, pancreas, large intestine. So anyway, the collectivity of these organs we call as what is it? System. By connections of these organs, it's we called as a system. We called as a system. You come to the tube. The organs involve food digestions. The organs involve food digestions are collectively called as a digestive system. Okay, then we are going to discuss about the part of the human digestive system. Actually, Pute, the human digestive system is a single tube. It's a single tube. Where it is start? Start from mouth. Where it is end? To the anus. Okay, the human digestive system is actually it's a single tube. Eka bataya. Meya tuli dinu bataya. Ayattada yes bataya. Right? Eka bataya tiyenne. So why? Started from mouth and from the anus in every living organism. Right? Then it's having a lot of in human digestive system having a lot of functions in each of the places having each of the function. Stomach, esophagus, mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. Those are the organs that related to the digestive system. You know that combination of these organs we called as a, what do we call? Combination of these organs we called as a, it's a system, no? These each of the system having specific function. These each of the system having specific function. Specify una functions thing. Right. Then human digestive system is a single tube. You can see that. Human digestive system is a single tube that runs from mouth to anus. According to the requirement, the structure has changed at a different place, and the glands that apply enzyme and the other substances while connect at the different sites. Can different kind of secretions is there to the digestive system, the gland involved, salivary gland, pancreas, liver is also. Pancreas is given the food digestion enzyme. What are the things given by the liver? From liver is given to the bile. They produce bile. Liver produce bile. Bile is important. Right. What are the main function take place in digestive system? Actually, the digestive system, what is the main function? What do you think about? The main function of the digestive system. The main function. What can you say about the main function? The main function is, what is it? First one, food digestion. What do you mean by food digestion, Pute? Complex compound convert to simple forms. Onna meva daga. Ika tamai digestion, right? Is it enough to digestion? No, not enough to digestion. Digestion ekak vitarak vela madi, right? If not enough to occur the digestion, so what is the next thing? Digested products should be absorbed into the body, right? Not enough to only happen the food digestion. Digested product should be absorbed into our body also, and one of the function is food digestion. Second one is absorption of digested product. Absorption of digested end product. എച്ചറായത് ഇവർ അത് very important. All the foods, what do you think, digest in our digestive system? All the foods? No. Undigested particles is there. So what happened to the undigested particle? Removal, right? Removal of undigested material from body. It's the main three function of the human digestive system. First one, it should be food digestion. Why? It's a system that adapted to the food digestion. The second one, what happened? Should be absorbed into the body, and third one should be removed from the body. Right? Question එක අපි දාගමු. What are the main function take place in human digestive system? What are the main function take place in human digestive system? Hari. What are the main function take place in human digestive system? Yes, hit me. Okay, copy down these three points. I will explain me your question right during this session. So don't worry about your answer is correct, but I will explain that what is the reason. She asked that whether, Sitmis asked that whether, so we can't consider the feces as a digestive product, right? Yes. It's not we are considered as a digested product. We will discuss about that. So anyway, quickly copy down this one if you want. right? Then we have to study about the structure of the human digestive system. Shall we name that? The structure of the human digestive system? What are they? Right, you can see that. After getting that you can name it. Right, අපි name කරලා බලමුද මේක? Let's consider it's a 1 and 2, 3, like 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I number it, right? 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so try to number this one. Try to number this one. Actually, it should be 1, right? Mea 1. Abhi mea agam 2 kila. And here is a 3. Shall we try to name that, this particle? So what is the 1? What do we call the 1? Yes, I will give the time. Mark karagane yamuko. Right, what are they? Screen share. Right, anyway, I will explain that. The digestive system is starting from the mouth. That means we called as a buccal cavity. Right, buccal cavity. Okay. Right, I am going to draw the main part, main organs related to the digestive system, right? Not in everything. Right. So anyway, right, my diagram is not too nice, right? Okay, look at this one. It's beginning from the where we called as a buccal cavity. Buccal cavity. It's beginning from buccal cavity. Buccal cavity. The posterior regions of the buccal cavity is there, right? So anyway, Those are we called as a specific gland is there. We called as a salivary gland. What is the function? To secrete the saliva. Is it important? Yes. Saliva is important. Why? Having a different importance of the saliva. In this region, there is a special cartilaginous organs. We called as it's very important organs. Epiglottis. What do we call? Epiglottis. It we call as a epiglottis. Right, epiglottis. And here is there the special regions. Actually, we called as a diaphragm. It's we called as a what is it? Diaphragms. I will explain that the function. Diaphragm. So it's a tube that we called as esophagus. What do we call? Esophagus. Esophagus. And you know that it's a stomach. It's a J-shaped bag. It's we called as a pancreas. And here we called as a liver. Here is a small intestine. Small intestine. Then from the small intestine, it begin into the large intestine. In this part is we called as appendix. What do we call appendix? There is no special function, but due to the microorganism activity, it can be whatever. Due to the microorganisms, it can be harm. So therefore, some situation due to the infections of microorganisms, right, we are removing disease. And these regions we called as the posterior part of the beginning part of the, not the posterior, right, the interior part of the, right, beginning part of the large intestine we called as a cecum. And here we called as a rectum. And it's we called as a anus. Anus, right? Got it idea? Again, we are taking food in this place and we are removing, what are they? Very important, the wonderful tube, right? The digestive system, the human digestive system is a very wonderful tube. Why? We are taking foods from our mouth, we are removing anus, from anus fecal matter. Methylene kamakala, methylene kakain karma. So it's a very nice system found in our body. Got it idea? Nidhi the lamai? Nah? Malmi? Lamai? Nidhi the? Nah, nidhi. Sit me. Kobalan ratio and at the ambala, nidhi neti lamai. Gennaro. ඉන්නනේ කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා. සමහරව හොඳටම නිදි. මට පේනවත් නිදාගෙන ඉන්න. මලිත්, ඔමෙත්, යොකිත. Okay. Right. It's a tube lamai, right? So here is the part of the digestive system. Right, Mebalan, it's a very interesting and very wonderful tube. We are taking foods and we are removing the fecal matter. Kavotitrai fecal matter. So that means those are the undigested food particle. Right, here is the main part of the human digestive system, and here pancreas and the liver are the associated organ with the human digestive system. Human digestive system එකත් එක්ක associated organ තමයි අපි කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Which one? What do we call? The pancreas as well as the liver. Those are right. So what do you think? Did you get the idea about this well? Yes. Kuta, just put the raise your hand those who has get the idea about this thing well. Tenuja, did you get the tute? Tenuja hamuna tute එක. Kuta personally, just put the message to me. Yes. But chat එකට දාමු message. Oh, very simple. Right, anyway, so then in our next part is we are discussing what happened to the food in each of the places in the body. What happened to the food in stomach? What happened to the foods in mouth? What happened to the food in small intestine and the large intestine? We are taken. Right? It's the next part. So mainly the digestion of food is taken by our mouth. Right? So the mouth is, you know that it's open to, mouth is open to the buccal cavity. Mouth open to the buccal cavity. This is what, wait. Yes, mouth is open the buccal cavity to the environment. So you know that the buccal cavity, right? It's a buccal cavity. Pothe, right? Buccal cavity is considered muscular lips. Do you have the muscular lips? No. How many lips have? 2 lips. The bottom lips and the top lips. It's a buccal cavity. The buccal cavity surrounded 2 muscular lips. Muscular lips dekin consist. It's made by the lower jaw and upper jaw. Ne, haku dekak thiyena. Hanu dekak. Lower jaw and upper jaw. It's the upper jaw and here is lower jaw. It's surrounded by muscular lips. It's surrounded by muscular lips. Consists of 2 muscular lips. Right? Okay. So can you move this 2 jaw? Both of the 2 jaw, can you move that? Lower jaw and upper jaw? Both of the jaw, the students, those who can move the both of the jaw? No. No. We can't move the, yes, both of the jaw. Only we can move the lower jaw. Right, got it the idea? Only we can move the lower jaw. Right, that means the bottom jaw. Only the jaw that we can move the lower jaw. Okay, then you know that whether the teeth are present in both of the jaw, that means as well as lower jaw and the both the. How many teeth having? You need to understand in previous syllabus, in all syllabus, you need to know about what are the type of teeth having and how many teeth are in the adult, how many teeth are in the child. Likewise, different things you want to remember in the old syllabus, but in not you want to remember this syllabus, right? Anyway, buccal cavity, teeth are present in both of the jaw. So this jaw is covered by what are they? Yes, cheeks. Cheek swelling covered vela. So the tongue is there, very important, right? It's attached to the lower jaw. It's attached to the floor of the lower jaw. right? That means flow of the buccal cavity. Buccal cavity ke flow eකට attach line. Right, so having the salivary glands, both of the cheeks having gland, and below the tongue is also having the salivary gland. So the function of the salivary gland is secretion of the saliva. What is the function? Secretion of the saliva, right? So the saliva is important to identification of taste, mixing food with saliva, and it's easy to solve in due to the mix with the saliva. The foods mix with the saliva. Those are the functions that having in saliva in our mouth. Got it the idea? Yes, saliva කිව්වම මොනවා නිකන් ට්‍රූක් කාලා ගහන නෙමෙයි විතරක් නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ නේ. කියලා ට්‍රූක් කාලා අපි ගහන no. Right, ඒකට නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ. It's given to the lot of function of our body. So what do you think? Did you understand about the few of the things about the human digestive system? Yes. Yes or no? I think you got the idea about that. Okay, today I'm not going to explain more about the human digestive system. Most of the students are there not having the tudes of the about the biological process. So I informed to that whether try to take the tudes of this week because due to the vacations time is coming. Therefore, it will be delay to receive your tude, more delay, right? So due to those things, try to take your tude as soon as possible to you. Okay, පුළුවන් ඉක්මනින් I told you. Right, anyway, here is the today's session. We are started about the human digestive system and the parts that related to the digestive system. And next day, we are going to discuss about the, which one? We are going to discuss about the each of the function, each of the functions of the human digestive system. So now I am going to stop the class. Do you have any questions, students? Do you have any question to ask? Okay, so then let's stop today class. So please, this message is very important. Please share with your friends about our science class. Right, please sharing the information about our class with your friends, school friends or any other friends. They are doing the English medium science in your same grade. Okay, then let's stop today's session and see you the next day. Right, good night to you all. Bye, everyone.